Good evening. This is another episode of Weekly Market Analysis with Global Trading Technologies, and let's get rid of all these things. I'm going to re-explain what the thought processes I have when I'm looking at the market, and let's get straight into it. Okay, so this is the monthly time frame, and I saw something while I was looking at the market today, and I realized that price, not like I realized it has always been there, and then I've seen it, but then it came to me again that price has been moving in a trend, and then it's following a trend line, and it has had its first tap, second tap, and then we are forecasting the third tap to be somewhere here. Why are we forecasting the third tap to be somewhere here? Because there's a zone here too that has a ranging market, and that's a lot of price action, by the way. And then it is believed that so the concept we use, the founder and the owner of the concepts we use teaches us that that's Michael Huddleston, teaches us that anytime there's a ranging market, price is likely going to come back to visit that ranging market before it goes up again. You see, like what we see here. Let me show you clear examples. So it was a ranging market, price broke up, came down, ranged small, broke up, and then came down to hit the ranging. This other block you see, this whole ranging market, and broke out of it, came back down to hit the ranging market here, and it went up. Over here too, price was ranging. Okay, we are back. Price was ranging, went up, broke above the highs of the range. Could see a reaction here, here. Price came back down to touch somewhere where that ranging market is. You see, over here too, price a range over here, price went up, came back down, touch. Okay, it didn't touch, but there was a fair value gap here, so it came into this zone. Over here to see, price came to touch the top of this ranging market. If you go on the lower time frame, you see that it was ranging heavily during this week. So that's what we believe, that's what we're taught, and that's what we move with. So I'm going to get rid of these ones because now the concept has been cast, or the bias have been cast. So what we look for now is we look for the most recent range that price has played in, and then that's what we've identified here. Yes, that's what we've identified here. So here is we believe that this whole place is a monthly time frame. So we believe that for price to come back to this place or this zone, it's going to take a great deal amount of time, a great deal of time. You get it? So we're not going to worry ourselves with waiting for price to get all the way here before we take our entries. No, we are going to look for the most recent range that price presented us with, and then that's what we've identified here as this, from here to here. Now let's make sure everything on the monthly time frame is clear before we go to the weekly. So you see, Price went up, created the first retracement, went up again, second, went up, third, and then went up. Now it's trying to create what, the fourth retracement. Now, typically, price creates about 3 retracements before it comes down. It reverses or retraces. That's a deep retracement. This one is just minor. It makes a deep retracement into the whole range that it has traded from, or traded into the whole range that it has traded. You understand? So let's say this range from here all the way to here. It takes typically 3 touches and then a fourth run up before price comes all the way down to maybe, let's say, the 50%, that's the equilibrium, 50% of the range, or goes down into the optimal trade entry. That's not optimal trade entry, but the discount range of the trade. Understand? So let's go back to the weekly. Let's see what the weekly can do. Yes. Okay. Now, what do we see on the monthly? Let's look at this range. Let's not focus on the previous one. Let's look at this particular range. So this is the October candle and this is the November candle, and what we can see is the October candle spiraled up. You understand? It made a massive move up, and then it started retracing, started coming back down. In other words, pulling back, started pulling back. Then it closed as a bullish candle, but with a long wick. And then what did the November candle do? The November candle opened, traded all the way up, but came down again. And it has not closed yet. But then what can we see? We can see that the November candle is in the range of the October candle. And then we have an understanding that price moves from liquidity points to liquidity points, and they can be found at the highs and then the lows of what? They can be found at the highs and the lows of previous candles or previous ranges. 3, 4, 5, 4, 13. Okay, and this is 381952. Okay, so in this current range, we can see that there's a fair value gap on the monthly, and then since November is playing in the October's range, or is playing in October's range, we're anticipating that November might come all the way down, enter this fair value gap, and then continue going up, or it's going to close in the range of the October candle. December will also play in this range. Of course, it has to do a consolidation, right? Every move happens from a consolidation, you understand? So December will also range in this, will also play in this range before coming down, or maybe the come down or the entry into this zone will be in January. That's New Year, you understand? Because there's this theory that says market moves quarterly. It has quarterly sessions it moves in, or quarterly zones, you understand? That means for every 3 months there's a specific price action that is supposed to be displayed on our charts, you understand? And some people believe the first 3 months is consolidation, second is this, third is that. I don't know about that, but then I'm just going to teach you the way I've been taught, and then I hope it helps you, and that will be helpful to me too. That's why I said I hope it helps you, because it's not everybody that will understand the concepts you use. The same way I'm going to tell someone that, okay, this is the concept I use, not going to agree, understand? It's not going to agree to the fact that there's a theory, or there's a particular market movement. There's a particular market movement every 3 months. Some people may not believe, but then I believe they why, because I've seen traces of it in the chart. Understand? So I'll go to weekly time frame. I've already marked out my monthly fair value gap. monthly. Yes, so monthly. So in the monthly time frame, this whole place is a single candle. You understand? It's a single candle and it's a zone, not like the weekly time frame where you see short bursts of candles in it. You understand? So price comes down. We are anticipating price come all the way down, enter the zone, and then go up. But then we have to go on the lower time frame to see what exactly or which the exact zone that price is going to come to before it what continues to go up. But before we do that, again, I said our focus is going to be here, right? So let's keep it here. Before we do that, let's mark out the previous week's high and then the previous week's low. Now the reason for us doing this is that we have an understanding that price moves from highs to lows. You get it? And then what it can do is it can take out this low, enter here, do its thing, and then continue going up. You understand? And you can see that the previous candle's low was actually taken out. That's why we saw a deep retracement. You see, immediately it took out this candle's low. We saw a deep retracement. You see, but then we are going to keep our line over there because it's not convincing. That break below that low is not convincing. We want to see a massive break below that low before we convince ourselves or we get more clues that price is going to continue going down. You see, so previous low has been taken out, and also this is a doji candle. Now what a doji candle signifies is that it signifies a reversal or a retracement. Now the whole point of doji is this: when the candle ranges and then it closes indecisively, it looks like there were no buyers. Like this candle, you can see that it's a buyer candle, it's a bullish candle. This one you can see that it's a bearish candle. But this, you can see that, or you can't fully see the side which this candle picked. You understand? Like everybody is choosing a side. It's either buy or sell. Then you can't monitor what this candle picked. Although you can see a red candle closure, but then it's not certain. You get it? It's not fully certain. Okay, this is a red close candle. I mean, if you look at it from afar, you think it closed on a line. You get it? So look at it. That's what we call. That's what we call a doji candle. You see, and then what happens in a doji candle is that there's a lot of price action. It's a ranging market on the lower time frame, depending on the time you are looking at it from. So if you see a ranging market or a doji candle on the hour time frame, it's an indication that the 1 hour time frame or the 15 or the 30 minutes time frame was ranging. You understand? It was ranging, and then what price mostly does is when it finds the ranging market, it comes to the other block that is in that ranging market or the equilibrium of that market. You see? So with that settled, let's get into it. Now you can see that price has taken out the previous week low with this candle. This was Tuesday's trading day. It has taken out the previous week's low with this candle. Okay, now let's look for zones in this fair value gap that we think price is going to come back to before going off or before jumping up again, and then we can circle these places. And say, okay, over here we think price is going to come back into this zone and then go up again. Understand? So we name here what other block. exactly. So we put it together, and then we are anticipating price coming all the way to one of these ranges or these zones to hit it and then continue going back. Already we've seen a reaction on price or from price in this zone. You get it? And then it's quite hard for me to believe price is going to continue going up because clearly the October candle showed a massive sign of wanting to come down. You understand? It went up, 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 up. And I was like, no, I'm not ready to do this anymore. And then it came all the way down. And November's candle has just been trading inside the range of October's candle, you see. So now we circle this as another block, then we can see price action. And then from what we did, from what we did last week, I mentioned price is going to go up and then come back down. You get it? So that's what it did. Yeah, that's what it did here. So we took some fine trades and then we made I don't know why I'm yawning plenty. Actually, so you see, we've marked out our previous week's low and previous week's high, and then we took some beautiful trades last week from this zone, this other block zone. Yes. So now, what makes us think price is going to continue coming down? And what makes us think that is this zone? And also this zone. So look at this. Price came all the way to the top, hit this place, and then started coming down again. And you ask yourself, what was there or what happened there that made price come all the way down again? Go to the 1 day time frame, and then we see this other block, the wick of this other block. You understand? So now here becomes our new range. It's no more PWH. Yes, it's the previous week's high, but then it becomes our new range. Remember, I made a video saying try to streamline your focus on the range you think price is going to operate in. That way it makes reading price action easy for you, because what we are dealing with is data, and then when the data is a lot, it's a bit difficult for you to process it. You understand? You're a human being, you're not AI, you're not a robot, you see. Now we've settled this, and then we've seen that okay, this was an order block, and then the order block caused price to react. Now, let's look at it into detail. Price came all the way down with the previous week, that's Saturday's week, so last week Monday to Friday, right? Price came all the way down, hit this order block, and then started going up again. And you can see it here. So on the weekly, it looks like a doji candle, but on the daily, this is what it looks like. You see that this is a whole order block. It's a whole range. We could have put it here. We could have limited the order block to this one, but we prefer the whole range just so we get a clear view of what's happening. But then now it's time to take it off because we've gotten our information. So taking it off. Now we go on the lower time frame to find out what price is doing, so that we have a position that we take for the market. We have a position or a bias for the market. Now I believe since price has hit this fair value gap already, it's not going to come back up to look for this fair value gap. It's just going to continue going down to take out this low. Understand? That's what I think is going to happen. But in the long run, not long run, but in the long short run, that means it's going to take a bit, quite some time, but it's not going to be too much. Understand? We will see price come all the way here and then do its thing before going up again. So on the weekly, yes, on the weekly, I'm looking for price to the new candle. You see, it will open somewhere here, come all the way down, take out this low. Then I'll wait for the price action thereafter to tell me what to do. But then in the long run, I'm suspecting price will come all the way here, play around here, and then continue going up, because it's a fair value gap for the monthly time frame. And what we know is it's a strong magnet that attracts price to it. How we look at it is not like there's a magnet in price. How we look at it is it's a strong magnet that attracts price to it. So that's all for XAUUSD. Go to the 4-hour time frame. Keep seeing 1-hour time frame. Hey, that caught on camera. Anyway, this is what I think is going to happen. So I'm looking out for this low to get swept. Take this low out. Take this low out. Yes. Yes, this low to get swept, and then I'll wait for price action to tell me more before I enter the market. Now let's go to BTCUSD. Well, BTCUSD has been doing some work now. The previous video I forecasted price getting to this order block and not seeing a reaction after. So it has gotten to the order block, and then we can see the reaction, very obvious. We can extend this one to over here, but then we like to keep it here. See, it came down, dipped into this order block, and then started going up again. See, so what I think is going to happen is, let me see. For now, I don't have a bias on gold, because over here I'm stuck. I want to see a clear indication that price, if okay, so this is what I'm thinking. This is it. This is what I'm thinking. If price should come all the way here and break this structure, you see, if it should come all the way and break this lower high, right, with momentum, then that means we are changing direction. That means BTC is going to come all the way for this high, you see. Fine. But what we are seeing now is just a sign that BTC is going to continue going lower, because this is just a reaction. Market is reacting off of what this order block is presenting to it, you understand? And then the order block, some people will call it supply and demand, support and resistance. So you'll see here as support, that there's something here that is supporting price and disallowing price to continue going down. Well, I don't know about that, because I don't learn their concepts, you see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line here, previous week high and previous week low. 20,529. So now I've put myself in a range, and this allows me to look at the market well. So I'm looking at this range, and then I'm trying to find a specific point where I believe price is going to hit before turning back, and then that point might be here, this zone, because there are lots of wicks there. And then what that states is that there's a lot of price action. It could you see, it could come all the way here, hit this order block, and continue going down. And because of the way it has come down with speed and volatility, right, I'm targeting it to take this low out, this low, take it out, play around here, and maybe find its way back up above the all-time high created. So that's all I have for BTC. Today's weekly market analysis is very, very fast. Yes, weekly market analysis. It's very, very fast because I'm not having to think too much about what price is doing. I'm just seeing the signs of what price is doing, and then I'm just giving my forecast on what it is going to do next. You understand? So I'm just seeing signs of certain things that indicate a possible reversal, continuation, or a retracement, and I'm just making my analysis or my forecast based off of that. So for BTC right now, I don't know, but I think if it gets to this zone, look at this. If it gets to this zone and then it doesn't continue going down, breaking this low, it's going to go all the way up and break this high. Now, when it breaks this high with momentum, then we are ready to change direction. You understand? Let me go to the monthly and see what is going on the monthly. Oh wow! Oh wow! I think BTC is going to continue going down. Yeah, I think it is going to continue going down. At least take out this low, this low. But I still have to wait to see what BTC offers. The price action of the price action of BTC. I'm still waiting to see what it offers before I make any solid forecasting. USDJPY has become one of my favorite pairs over the weeks because then it has delivered clean price action for me, so I'm going to stick with it. Now you can see over here that I've circled here. Here was a relatively equal high. Price broke above it with momentum, created a small order block here. You can see that, right? That's an institutional reference point. So in other words, order block. So while some people will be waiting for price to come all the way and then touch this zone, I mean the tip of this candle, I've seen that, okay, left an order block here, so it's possibly going to just enter here and then continue going up, and it did. Entered here, continued going up, and left equal lows here. Now what the equal lows mean is that it's a liquidity resting points. In other words, most people have taken their orders and they have left their stop loss here, hoping price will go up without taking them out, because it's a huge stop. This is the monthly time frame for USDJPY, so it's a huge stop loss. So yeah, maybe they thought price is going to continue going up and it's never going to come down. But if you've been in the market for some time, you would know that price can do whatever it wants today, it doesn't care. So a lot of stop loss orders are resting here, and then should price come all the way down, it's going to want to hunt these orders. You get it? Exactly. And then come all the way here because there's an order block here. But this is the long run. So let's focus on the short run again. I did a video about trading in ranges, you see. So I can also just be here saying wait for price to do this. No. I have to follow my words. So this is our focus point. This is our focus point from this low all the way to this high. And then what we've noticed is that another block is here. Yes, there's another block here. There's another block here, other block here. And then what do you see here? From this high to this high, from this high to this low, what do you see? Exactly, a fair value gap. So here will be, and here let me extend it, FVG. Let me extend this one too and name it fair value gap monthly with, what was it initially? Range. Okay, so I didn't use the rectangle because it's also going to be shaded, and then the color mixture will cause some confusion around the zone. So don't stress too much about that. But I feel some tiredness. I can't sleep. What is? Okay, so this is our range. I even think I slept on the set like 5 minutes ago. If you go back, you see my eyes. Wow. So we've identified this as the other block that's on the monthly. Let's take this off. Let's take this two off. Let's take these things off. Okay, so sorry about the pause. I had to deal with something, and I didn't want the voices of the people I was dealing with to interrupt or enter the audio to give you the best experience, of course. So coming back to this, I know exactly where I left off. So we're getting rid of the things over here, you see. Yes, and then let me go back to the monthly time frame to see. Now, since the monthly time frame is very strong and it tends to direct what, so the higher time frame directs what the price chart is doing. The higher time frame directs what the price chart is doing, so it dictates what price is going to do in the next days, weeks, or months, however, whatever time zone we are looking at, you see. So because of that bias, I think price is going to come all the way here below that first fair value gap line, enter that fair value gap. But the question is now, what is in that, or what specific zone is in that fair value gap that will make price continue the trend, you see. I'm tempted to say that price is going to come all the way to the tip of this other block, that's the tip of the rectangle. But I beg to differ, because there's also an other block in this range. There's also an other block in the range of the fair value gap. So I'll streamline my target and then put it here, you see. So this is the range we are dealing in currently, and then we'll go to the daily time frame. Okay, so the daily time frame has not broken any. Let me see. Wow. maybe we would have to change our minds. Okay, so the daily time frame has not broken any structure yet, so we are still in the we don't know what we are going to do zone, understand? And then already in the daily time frame, price has touched this zone already. You see, it has touched this zone already. However, there's a low there signifying sell side liquidity, and then price moves from buy side to sell side to buy side to sell side to buy side. You see, so if it's going to come all the way down, then it's going to break this, it's going to take out this low and then hit this other block before continuing its run up, or come all the way here. It's fair value gap, you understand? Yes, then continue going up. Or what I'm also seeing is there's a zone here, a strong zone here, so price is likely going to come all the way down, touch this zone, and then continue going up. You understand? That way it will create continuous buy candles. You understand? Continuous buy candles, and then break out of this range, this zone, and then create an all-time high again, a new all-time high. So we are waiting to see what's up. Yes, we are waiting to see what's up. So this is the range we are looking at now, and then I've not seen any correct structure break now, so I'm not going to give a direct bias and say, okay, I'm expecting this, I'm expecting that. I understand my role, and then I know that should I say something, some people, not all, some people are going to take it to heart and say, okay, this one has said this, so I'm going to trade according to this. So I'm not going to give a straightforward buy. I'm not going to say, okay, this is the buyers we are aiming for. We are going to wait for price to give us more, to show us more price action, understand? To give us more clues on what it's trying to do before we take our entry. But ultimately, I'm waiting for price to dip, hit this zone, and then continue going up, or come all the way down, take out this zone, hit this one, and then continue going up. So that's for USDJPY. Now let's go to GBPUSD. GBPUSD, I've not been able to find a correct analysis for it, but then let's see, because the whole of November has been a bit choppy. It's not giving clear direction, understand? So yeah, but you can see this, right? This relatively equal high, not relatively, this equal highs, you see. So I'm looking for price to go above here. Now should price go all the way and break here with momentum, that means GBPUSD is going to be in a long-term buy trend. Is going to experience a huge bullish trend, you understand? So it came here, down here, took out this low, went up. This other block came here, went up, took out this low, you see. It came all the way down as if it was going to reverse, took out this low, and then turn its back, and then reverse all the way to the upside again. So now this is the range we are in. I've been feeling sleeping now, like I'm sleeping on set. Okay, let me leave this so that I know that okay, there's a bigger range there. Okay, so you can see here was a relatively equal low, and price took out that low, and they didn't close below that low, but then tried to go up small, and this candle finally did the closing below that low. So there's no heavy momentum for us to say, okay, price is going down again. But then this bullish order block gives us reason to think, because this is a swing high now, gives us reason to think price is going to continue coming down. But now the question becomes, what is it coming down into? Understand? Is it coming here, or it wants to take out this low? So this looks very interesting. Actually, it looks very interesting. Price may come all the way down to take out this low. Let's go to the daily time frame and check. So you see price is in this order block now, and there's a low over here. So a swing low, liquidity. Yes, a swing low, liquidity. There's an order block over here. So price is likely going to do what? Going to come all the way down, break below this low. So it has broken below on the daily time frame. You can see that it has broken below. I hope this thing is recording. If I check, we know the recorder will work, and the plenty talking and do. Charlie, the full bed. Oh, okay, it's recording. I would have cried. No, I'm joking. I'm doing possibly cry. You know how many times the cameras off for me, please. It's not news. So I'm looking at this, and the price action here has been dull. So we are saying that okay, on the higher time frame, it looks like it has hit the zone where it has to continue going up, right? Because there's this order block, and although it has a long wick, there's a real order block on the daily time frame. You can see that, right? You see from here all the way here. You see. But what is interesting is there's an order block here, and then a low here. Now what I'm thinking is price is going to do what? Price is going to come down all the way here. Because it's very, very possible price can come all the way here, take out this low, you understand? Take out this low and hit this order block, and then just start going up like rapidly. You understand? It's going to be very, very rapid. It's going to be shooting, engulfing bullish candles like it did on the weekly time frame. You can see these are engulfing bullish candles. Boom, 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 boom. You see, exactly. So the reason why I circle this is there's an order block on the monthly time frame, and you can see that price made a touch. It made a touch here. You see, price made a touch here, and then continued going down. So weekly, I just thought about something. Yes, so weekly, and price came into this fair value gap and then started going down. By the way, I think, okay, let me not say that on set. Yeah, so I think it's going to take out this low. If it's not going to come extremely down, then it's just going to take out this low, sweep the liquidity here, and then change direction. You understand? Because it's in a higher time frame, bullish trend. You understand? So we're expecting only bullish movements. You see, we are not expecting heavy bearish movements like that. So this is the range we are in currently, and then go to the daily time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame and see. This is got broken here. Oh, this one too. So let me see. Guys, it's very hard for me to find a direction for this pair, so I'm just going to wait for. I think it's going to continue going down. However, I have an understanding that it has hit this bullish order block, you understand? So I'm not going to force things. I'm going to wait for price to deliver more price action, and then we'll see from there. Now let's go to the news. Monday doesn't have serious news. Monday doesn't have serious news. So let's take out Monday. Tuesday to Friday. Okay, Tuesday has core PPI. See, in fact, let me take out the orange for this. So Tuesday has core PPI, and it has the ability to shake the market. So there's a lot of NZD news coming out on Tuesday. Wednesday has unemployment claims, and from what I'm seeing, you can see that I'm monitoring only the USD news. However, because I did an analysis on GBP, GBP has autumn forecast statement, and I don't have an idea of how it impacts the market. This is my first time seeing autumn forecast statement, so I might go and read on it and then explain later what it means, but I don't know exactly how investors are going to make decisions on autumn forecast. So yeah, that's just it. But since it's showing on Forex Factory, that means there's some relevance attached to it, and then people may be using it, and then I don't know, it might be the next level I have to, understand to get my next level of profit. Thursday doesn't have any shaking news. It's a bank holiday for US dollar all day. And then Friday has only one high impact news, and it's for Canadian dollar. So the week coming, right, I am predicting is going to be forecasting is going to be a ranging week, but I can only forecast and then wait for I can only forecast and then wait for market to do what it has to do. Understand? I can't force it to do what I wish for it to do or what I will for it to do. You understand? So that's my forecast, and this is the news I've read out. I think Monday is going to be a bit shaky because Sunday opens, and then you know what it does. Sunday opens with a lot of liquidity, so there's high volatility. So you might see price action moving. You might be seeing spiral movement of price in the market. That's just the influx of liquidity. You understand? So we'll just wait for Monday to see what Monday will do. If Monday presents us with enough clues to have a bias, then that's what we are going to move with. But if it doesn't, then we wait for the coming days to present us with a clue on what price is trying to do. Thank you guys for tuning in and then watching to the end. See you later.